Can you see my screen?
A pink one? Yes.
Yeah. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the release planning meeting. So, we would be starting off with the agenda. I'll just open up the thing. Uh, just with the agenda, we will talk of the talks. I'll start with the status of the current last release. So we had pushed out. Um, so last week we did release the stable release and the LTS for 2021 and the 2022, and with the last release we that the LTS 2021 stands deprecated, so the last release was the last release and you would not get any updates on the same. So please update to the latest LTS if you would like to keep on receiving those updates. You will find more details in the email that we sent out to the mailing list. Yeah. And talking of the ongoing releases, we have one which is in preparation right now. So the release would be of 3402, which would be a major release for the alpha branch, and 3374.1.0, which would be the beta release, again a major one. So we are in works. The document is up for reviews. The release notes are up for review. So if you would like to uh, review the release notes, please go ahead, and the link is there in the matrix channel, the hackmd document. So if you would like to find it, you can ping us on the matrix channel. We would like to we can pass it also. So anyway, so everything looks good. So hopefully we can start things should look by the end of the day. So we'll probably give it a go and we can start off with the release tomorrow first thing. Yeah. And that's the alpha and beta, and we would be doing so to the team. So we usually plan that we would be doing the releases for the stable and LTS 1 week later. So I was thinking, should we do it on 2 week later, so that so if we do it 1 week, then we would be essentially every week we are doing a release. So instead of that, can we bring up the cadence to 2 weeks for stable? How does that sound? So that the next release would happen on 7th of November. So in that scenario, we can do alpha beta, which would be the next one, and then the current for the current release we could do the stable and LTS. Sounds good. Okay. Uh, okay. With that, then we have, as I talked, we have the alpha and beta, which is in progress. And on the 7th of November, which would be the next release, we would have the alpha beta, the next alpha beta. And for we will soak the beta release for some. We will soak the stable for some time, and then release. So that would be the stable 36 46 or 2.0, the next stable, and LTS 2022 would be 3.30.33.3.7. So stable would be a major one, and LTS would have maintenance releases. And the plan is to have a few of the security updates. One thing, Kashmir, would you be willing to talk about the work that you did around the port stable automation a bit, and the reports if possible? You are muted. uh, Kashmir, you are muted.
Yeah, sorry. Like, I forgot that Daniel actually muted me. Yeah, so could you repeat the question because I didn't understand what you were asking me. Now you are muted.
Sorry. So you worked on the automation of the Porter stable packages, and also you have been working on the reports. So would you be like to share a brief status on that? Uh,
The plans on the automation. Oh,
I mean,
basically just
the
no.
GitHub action thing. I mean, the weekly updates that we have been doing for a few weeks. So the automation of the Porter stable packages.
Cyan, could you stop sharing your screen? I think we're all viewing your screen share of us. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like I'm watching screen capture of myself. Everything is a bit choppy.
Sorry,
Yes,
sorry.
I'm still not sure what you are asking. I have a bit worse day today, so sorry if I'm being a bit slow today. But the plan, the automations, I don't know, just cover the whole Portis table. So I don't know if there's something special for the releases.
Okay, so yeah, so I have been looking into the packages, the thing that I talked about with you a bit,
Oh,
which
yeah, it's like you wrote something to me on Teams, right? I can't access Teams right now, so yeah, I might be out of touch for now because you had some plan there, but yeah.
okay,
So
yes,
maybe
so
we will talk. Maybe we can talk on this on Matrix and so on chat until I figure out the access to Teams. Uh, it just
okay,
stopped working yesterday.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just to update, like given the work you have been doing, so I was looking through the reports
Mhm.
uh, which you are creating for per week, and the
Oh yeah.
automation work around the portable packages and putting them into the central into the file where we would where the packages would be automated. So the list of adding to the list of packages which will be automatically updated every week if there are updates, right? A list of packages that needs to be automated. uh, so so
Yeah.
this
Maybe I could. What is this file? Is the it's from the reports, right?
right, so this is basically the this is the compare the link, the command that you passed me earlier, which was like
Oh
uh
yeah, yeah. I remember seeing that. This is what I posted. So basically,
right.
what I did right now, I was updating all the packages in those accounts things. So the first one that you see, account group, account user, I'm updating those and some of the cleaning stuff. But I don't have like I don't know specific plan in which order the packages should go. So if you want to update something, just I don't know, let me know on Matrix so we don't step on each other toes. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. So if you want to update something, well, just feel free to pick it up. If you have some questions about well, what's my workflow here, we can talk about it.
Sure. So my plan was starting to include them in the release planning itself, so that if we have people, because portage table are the easiest one for contributors to get into, so we could just add them to the list of packages we are targeting for the next release. So I created this file, created this file which contains the that needs to be updated, as well as needs to be added to the list of auto updated packages. And I think I'll for the beginning I'll just start with, given you're working on the ACT packages, I'm planning that I'll start with like the sysapps one, as to include a few of the sysap packages in the uh,
Yeah,
list of list of
sounds good.
packages in the next release. That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good. But basically, the way I do it is that if I update some package, let's say I don't know sys sys whatever that is, then I'm trying to find what are the dependencies in the classes that they are using, and then update them too, and then add them also to the packages list. So we are basically like updating a package together with the dependencies. So we don't have this mixed situation that we are, I don't know, building updated package that is using outdated e-class or outdated dependencies. But yeah, just let me know like what package package you are working on, and we can
Sure,
coordinate,
sure.
right? Yeah,
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll then in that case we'll also go through the dependency route of tracking the dependency and add it. But with the tree being like the core packages would be like sys all the packages under sys apps which we target, and then if they have dependency we'll go through them and
yeah,
update them.
yeah.
Yeah. Good. I'll then update the list after this meeting or tomorrow. And I'll send it over for review and ask you on bring your matrix, and
All right,
sounds good.
cool.
Okay, and yeah, that's mostly it for now. We can. Is there anything you would like, you folks would like to talk about? So, sorry. So one thing I would like to add is I added long term. So we had a couple of in progress issues, which are there for some time now. So just to clear up the board, I added a long term, uh, just to move them into the long term board and have the in progress ones which actively getting updated. uh, yeah.
Um,
S-
I want to talk about the kernel version. So I
right.
know for beta and alpha, we included 5.15.74, and that kernel is to be merged for stable in 2 weeks. So we have a delay for 2 weeks. And how should we maintain that kernel version to be released in next 2 weeks, because right now we only have an open PR for stable, and if that PR is suddenly by accident closed, then we don't know which version to be released in 2 weeks. Probably we should somehow write the version on the board, the release planning board, right? How, what do you think?
Yes, we can do that. We had not exactly the same problem, but kind of the same problem during the last release. But yeah, this cadence actually brought a couple of issues which we need to tackle, and the kernel version being one of them. We can start with mentioning them in the release planning board, and then going forward and see what issues prop up them from there.
Okay.
Anything else you folks would like to add?
Yeah, just one thing about the LTS 2022 is that I have a pull request on. I don't remember if it was also on the script, but for sure it was for on Jenkins instance. Because last time when you were doing the LTS release, you had problems with Azure on ARM64, which is not supported even. So I have a pull
Right.
request there that I'd like to have. I would like to have it reviewed and merged, so it avoids building Azure images and avoids running Azure test on ARM64 for the LTS 2022. So it will make the release of LTS 2022 next time a bit smoother because we won't be running unnecessary tests.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we had that issue. So yeah, thank you for the PR, and I'll do the review and get it merged before the next release starts.
Yeah,
LTS release starts. Yeah. Cool.
cool.
Uh, okay. So I think that's the end of the meeting. So thank you, folks, for joining. See you, folks. And we just to add for the folks who are viewing later, we still have a few days for the Hacktoberfest. If you would like to submit PRs, do feel free to join into our Matrix channel and ask questions. Uh, we would be happy to help. Yeah. And thank you all for joining. Have a great evening, and bye bye. See you in the
Bye.
community
Thank
meeting.
you.
Yeah. Bye.